and welcome to the Captain Quinn Show. You've seen him on YouTube, now he's in your living room. Give it up for Captain Quinn!
Thank you! Yeah. Welcome. Thank you. What a warm welcome. Well, welcome to the Captain Quinn Show. This is a variety show, so as you may have guessed, you can expect to see a variety of different things. Sketch comedy, current events, the great outdoors, and fishing. Speaking of current events, the real estate market in Terrace, British Columbia right now is through the roof. It's a seller's market, and people just cannot afford to buy. But when you're Captain Quinn, your persistence, and eventually persistence pays off, and I was able to find this very exciting dwelling. $500,000, that's $500,000. At the interest rate that I was able to secure with the bank, I should have this place paid off, the mortgage for this place paid off, by the time I'm 493. Now, I don't want to sit here and overly excite you about my new domicile, so why don't we go for a little bit of a walkthrough. Needs a little work, finishing work. I'll need to put a little bit of trim on it. Tin roofs, they tend to last a lot longer. I'm a little bit worried about the wood foundation, but all in all, I'd say great deal. It's not a house, it's a home. Hey, you're trespassing. Private property. I'm a first-time home buyer and I am super excited. One thing that they didn't mention was that dog was a previous tenant, so we're having to go through the whole eviction protocol right now. But when it's all ironed out, be ready to move in no time. Now, you may remember a hot topic in the news not too long ago was this strange noise in the sky. Sounded something like this. There were all kinds of speculation as to the source of this noise. The city of Terrace claims that it was a grader operator. There have been talk of aliens and echoes and really nobody ever got to the bottom of it, and most news companies and most news organizations have abandoned all hope of ever getting to the bottom of it, but not us. We are persistent here at Captain Quinn headquarters, and we track down every news story that we pursue to the bitter end, and that's exactly what we've done. We have got an inside tip, a video feed of the identified source of this sound, and we can bury the matter now. It is resolved as far as we are concerned. But enough talk. Why don't you see for yourself? Family vacation, Terrace, BC, August 2013.
Say hi!
Hi! Hi, guys! Hey, Bucky!
Come on!
Whoa! Do you hear that? Oh!
Is it a train?
It's loud. It sounds like whales singing.
A solar flare?
What is that?
Oh, he's scared. It sounds like it's coming from over there.
Woo! Mexican was a bad choice. Oh. 10 pounds later. Woo! Pardon me. You read this week's paper? A big thanks to the Captain Quinn news team. As per usual, you succeeded where all other news teams failed. Now, we've talked about current events today. We've talked about the housing crisis in Terrace, British Columbia. Now we're going to look at another hot topic in the news these days, and that is all of the proposed industrial projects being pushed across the province right now. It has stirred up quite the controversy here for environmentally minded people and fishermen such as myself. The worry is that these projects will have negative impacts on the health of our environment and the health of our resources such as fishing. Now, I've personally lived in places where the fishing resource has been depleted to the point where anglers are forced to start targeting other species. Take a look at what I mean.
Growing up in Seashell prior to 1990 would have been any angler's dream come true. There were fishing holes everywhere, and they were all full of fish. It didn't matter where you went or what you used, fish would line up to jump in your boat. But then, parking lots soon replaced lakes, and rivers became highways, buildings went up to make jobs, and all the fish disappeared. Traffic increased and the fishing decreased. But I still fish. Who says fishing has to be just for fish anyway? A dog will take the fly if you put enough bacon fat on it. Come on. But as the targets changed, we had to reinvent the game. Where we used to throw spoons, now we throw sticks. Where we used to throw spinners, now we throw frisbees. You don't have to worry about spooking a dog like you do a fish. Often the louder you are, the better chance you have of a hookup.
Hey, what's this? What's this?
It's a catch and release game, so you know future stocks will remain strong. All you take with you is the photo. I wish I could tell you that casting for canines was really taking off. But due to some angry dog owners, this fishery remains somewhat stunted.
Get out of here!
But who knows what the future of dog angling looks like.
If I was a caveman, I might look something like that. And I may actually have an easier time finding a dwelling in northern British Columbia right now. It is now time for the primitive skills segment of Captain Quinn, where I teach you an outdoor skill that will be tremendously valuable to you next time you go outside. And this is also really cool. If you think this spear is super impressive, which I know you do, then you will be blown away by this knife I will now teach you how to make using a technique known as bipolar percussion. All you need is rock and your bare hands, and you'll get yourself a fine-edged weapon. That's called a bullseye. Now this tool-making technique is over 1 million years old. It's probably one of the first techniques used by mankind. And it's called bipolar percussion. Bipolar percussion. Bipolar percussion. We'll have to loop those lines. So what you need is a shale rock about the size of your fist, a smashing platform, and your smasher. So you place your rock, which will soon be an edged weapon. Now, it took mankind over 1 million years to perfect this technique, and you're going to learn it in a few minutes, so be grateful. Because I could smash a finger in this process. You have to be very careful of your fingers, and you do it so the elongated points are where you're applying pressure. And you're going to come down with force on the top, so the pressure waves shoot straight down through the rock. Like that. Bingo. That was easy. So you've got yourself a fine-edged weapon that you can use for, gutting a fish, shanking a bear or a cougar, maybe a Sasquatch, shaving. And it really is quite sharp. Like, I'm not kidding. Real sharp. So we're going to go put this in action now. I'm going to show you how to gut a rotten old pink salmon that we just found down there at the beach. So come with me and I'll show you this technique in action. As you can see, we've stumbled across this pink salmon.
a little bit beyond its best before date, but under different circumstances, I would eat this. Yes, I would. I would probably eat it whole. It's, see? It works. That's sushi. You might want to choose something fresher, but I mean, if you're lost in the wilderness and you're starving to death, beggars can't be choosers. Make yourself a fire, which I'll show you in another quick tip. Cook the crap out of that to kill any bacteria. There's probably lots. And you would live to tell another day. You wouldn't die of hunger anyway. And you wouldn't be without a weapon. Let's lay this baby back to rest. Oh, leave her for the birds. Thanks for watching the Captain Quinn Show. I hope it was as fun for you as it was for me. And if you would like to come on the Captain Quinn Show, then all you have to do is leave a message on any of our social media threads, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, even our website, captainquinn.com. Leave a message as to why you want to come on the show, and you could be standing here with me next time making primitive tools, telling jokes, discussing politics, even embarking on a bit of a fishing adventure. I'm Captain Quinn, and I look forward to seeing you next time.